share my screen. Can you please provide rights, Ashok? I know. So we were on unique constraint, right?
Yeah.
So there is one more way to write this, and we saw like constraint, unique constraint, unique, and writing name, and then I'm writing marks. Means we cannot have duplicate values in numbers, right? So this was like at column level, we can, how we can write unique. Okay. Next is at the table level, how we can create unique constraint. So example, same example, how we'll write at the table level. Syntax, create table, student, okay. Then I'll write all my columns, okay. Like these three are my columns. And remove unique from here because we want to write now at the table level. So what is the syntax for this? We'll put a comma and then we'll write a unique keyword, and in the bracket we'll write number. Means number is unique. Okay, like this. And there is another way to write this. The same thing, just after unique number we will write constraint and then the constraint name. Any name we can give to a constraint, like unique constraint. Okay.
Okay.
It's simple. Any questions around it?
No, it's good. Thanks.
Okay. Alter level. Now suppose table is already created, right?
Yeah.
And I want to alter the existing table. I want to add unique constraint. Like this table is already created, like this. Only this the syntax. But later I want to add the unique constraint. So what is the syntax for it? Alter table student add unique and then I write number. Okay. Or there's one more way. Alter table student add constraint, and I'll give a constraint name. It's only constraint. So then I'll write unique and number. Okay. This is all about unique. Next we have is primary key. We'll see all the constraint and then we will copy paste these examples and we'll see how it is working. Okay.
Okay.
So primary key, you tell me the definition of primary key.
The ASCII, that's what you're talking.
Primary key, primary. Primary key is what? Why it is used?
Primary to make sure that the column will be unique, right?
Yes, yes, correct. And it should not have null.
Null also.
So no unique plus not null, we can say.
Yeah.
Yes, not. Means unique means no duplicates. We should have for primary key. Okay. It is always attached to the parent table. We understand this with example. Primary key is always attached to parent. Okay. We can add this constraint at all the three levels. Means at column level, at table level, or in the order level. We can add this constraint in all three levels. Okay. So first we will see column level, how it works. Column level. Can you want to guess the syntax? It's same, only just little bit of differences there. Like I want to create a table,
Unique
student,
as okay.
and first create table, then you tell me where we should write the primary key keyword. Okay. So we have number column, data type is number. Okay. Then we have name, data type is varchar. Then we have marks. Which one it is number. Okay. So tell me, like I want to make my number column as primary key. So where do we think we should write the keyword?
Next to it or
Next.
yeah,
Yes. So here it will be
it's primary.
primary. So this specifies that in student table number is primary key.
Primary key, okay. And that should be can you use it for all the three of them?
Yes, we can use. We can have composite primary key also. Composite primary keys means more than one column for the primary key combination.
Mm-hmm.
Means combination of ones we can use. So in all the table, it's not necessary that the only one column will be primary key. Can be multiple columns, so combination of columns.
The whole table has to be unique and no duplicates, and you can give it to directly the whole table.
We'll see how to give it. Yeah, we can give it column level also. But whole table usually I have not seen like that anytime. But yeah, you can give. They
Okay.
will. Okay. Sorry. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's one more way to write this. You tell me that. This is done. Hmm. There's one more way. Okay. How to write? There is one more way. We have to specify constraint, and then we need to write some constraint name. Any name we can give. So we'll write primary key constraint in primary key. Okay. So there is this one more way to create the primary key constraint. Next, it's at table level. Okay. So for table level, okay, you try to get the syntax. First, I'll create the table. So, number, number. So remember rank, dense, like everything.
And then
Hmm.
a primary key number.
Hmm. Correct. So it will be like here at the table level I'm writing. So it will be primary key keyword, and then number. You want to specify multiple column, you can specify like this.
Number comma name. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So one more way to write the same thing. Okay. So we'll give it a name. So constraint, and then the constraint name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next we can write at alter level also. Can you like try the syntax?
Alter table student.
Mhm.
Add primary key number in the bracket.
Okay, and one more way is
N should be capital.
yeah, and even like
Add
you can
constraint.
make it capital also or small also. But
So
usually we try like keywords we can keep it like capital, but it's fine. Even small will work. Alter table.
student. Add
Hmm.
constraint.
Hmm.
Add constraint. PK underscore constraint.
You can give any name. This
Yeah.
example, you can give only PK also. Okay. And then we have
Primary key number.
hmm, sorry. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Next is foreign key. Have you heard of foreign key?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't tell you. So first we'll see the definition, then we'll see the example that you understand. Okay. Okay, so what happens is we have two types of table, parent table and child table. Okay. So parent table will have the primary key and child table will have the foreign key. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what will happen? Foreign key, hmm, foreign key of child table will refer to primary key of parent table. Here, parent table. So there is a basically a link to it. This foreign key is coming from primary key of parent table.
Mm-hmm.
Foreign key is always attached to the child table. Okay. And we can have this constraint at table level and alter level only. We can add this one. I'll tell you example, then it will be more clear how it works. Constraint at table and alter level, not at the column level. We can add. Okay. So we'll see an example in Excel first. Okay. So first we will see parent table. Okay. And here we have this. Okay. Parent table example we have is EMP. Okay. EMP. In EMP table we have some columns, EMP number. Okay. Then we have ename, means employee name, and then we have department number. Okay. Let's cite some example. One, ABC, and department number like 1, 2, 3. Then we have second employee. Okay. So in this table, you tell me what will be the primary key. What do you think should be the primary key in EMP table?
The number.
Employee number, right?
Yeah.
So employee number will be primary key. Okay. It will have the unique values. Now I want to specify the foreign key, right? So this child table called as DEPT. Okay. DEPT is department table. In this we have department number and department name. Okay. Department number 1 to 3 means it is IT. Department number 4, 5, 6, it means it is HR.
Okay.
Department number 7, 8, 9 means it is marketing. Okay, this is my table. Now, when I create this child table, right? What do you think will be primary key in DPT table?
It's a department number.
So this is primary key in DPT number is primary key in department table. Okay, and this is primary key in employee table.
Yeah.
Table. Okay. Now I want to link these two tables, right?
Okay.
So what do you think should be the common column with which we can link it?
Department
Right?
number.
Department number, correct?
Yeah.
This will be the column by which we can link these two tables, right? Right, department number. So primary key will be employee number, but foreign key will be department number. Okay, for this table, foreign key will be department number will be foreign key in PMP table. Right? Foreign key, because this column we are using from the child table data, we are referring these two tables on the basis of department number. Okay. So what will be the foreign key? Department number. What will be the primary key? Employee number. Okay. Means we are telling that these two tables have a relationship. These two tables are interrelated using department number. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the syntax also, then you will be more clear. So what happens if we create a foreign key, right? If once you have defined in your table that this is a primary key, this is a foreign key, this foreign key is coming from department table, then uh, you cannot remove any parent records if dependent child exists. Like you can't remove this record, you can't delete this record, right,
Okay.
from parent table, because this is coming from child is dependent on parent, so you can't remove parent record until child exists. So
Yeah.
there is this condition. So first, let's see how to we have this scenario, how to create this table in using create tables in syntax.
Okay.
Let's jump. We'll backward one by one. First, parent table.
You can use the paste option so that the table will be directly pasted.
No, my paste is not working.
The paste. Just Control C and don't Control V. Do the paste options once.
Okay, I did that only. Control C
And
and
then
then Control.
not Control V.
Huh?
On the right click, you have paste and paste options.
Yeah, same only it will do.
Uh,
Control V and paste is same.
okay, fine. Generally, not
Yeah.
paste, you have paste options. You
Okay,
have
let me
this
see.
other, yeah, it's fine now. You can, but I don't see it now. Generally, I don't.
Yeah.
Why is it not
No,
showing?
no, it happens in this WordPad and all, right? MS Word I can use screenshot, but this is like text editor, right? Here it's not.
So what is
I
this?
can't add
This is a notepad, right?
Notepad plus plus. That's why here Notepad plus plus has some additional features, like I can specify the language, right?
Okay, that's cool.
I save this Excel and I'll send it also that you can refer. This is parent table. there is a parent-child relationship, and in child table DPT, department number will be primary key. Okay, now how to create this table, right? We saw that this is how foreign key table, how to create this table. So create table ENT, okay, and specify first all my columns. First is employee number, which is of number data type. Next we have is employee name, that, and then I have it 10. Then department number, which is of number 3. How to specify primary key? In this table, first we have to specify primary key as employee number. Then we'll specify foreign key as department number. So primary key you know already, right? How to specify? Primary key, and in the bracket we'll write the primary key column, which is employee. Okay. Now how to do the foreign key? So you will write foreign key.
Department number.
Foreign key. Then you will mention the column name, right?
Yeah.
So what will be the column name? Department number.
Yeah.
Okay. Now there is syntax, right? This is referring to department table, right?
Yeah.
So to refer it to the department table, what we'll do? References. We'll write a keyword as references. So this is as part of syntax. References.
Says
Parent references child table. What is
child
a child table? It is referring to DPT.
Yeah.
And what is the column name it is referring to in department table?
Department number only.
Number. Department number. Okay.
Yeah.
Then this is done. So as soon as you create this, right?
Then
But before this, you have to create, like, there should be a department table also already there. Right? There should be like
first you have to create the child table.
Yes. Means both the tables should be there. Otherwise, which table it will refer, right? How it will know
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
that
like,
I need to.
there is no need of order, right? First department, second. I mean,
I
first.
think it should be there. I should be there because how it will refer otherwise. If you try to create this, it will give an
Yeah. So
error.
first,
Department does not
yeah, first
exist.
child
Child table
and parent.
and then yes. So create table department will write like DPTNO. Okay. DPTNO should be of the type number, and then we'll write department name, DPT name. It should be that.
20.
Okay. And then I have to give
The
like
primary key.
primary key.
Department number.
Correct. Primary key. And what will the primary key? Department number. Okay. So this parent-child relationship will work. So now there's one more way to write this. Okay. So using like constraint keyword. I'll just make a copy of this. I'm saving this. So what is one more way? We'll give a constraint name also. Like here. Constraint. Constraint is primary key constraint. And here I want to give it a foreign key constraint. So I'll add keyword like constraint. And I'll write foreign key constraint. UNST. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, it is all same. Now at the alter level also I can write it alter level. It can be syntax alter table emp, right? What I want to do emp the capital. Tell me what should be there for you.
Add primary key constraint, like primary
No,
key.
not primary key. Not primary key. We want to add foreign key only. Suppose primary key is already added, right? Primary key
Wait,
is already added. We are just seeing it for foreign key.
oh,
So we'll just do this
okay. So add foreign key,
foreign key,
bracket,
foreign key,
department number,
hmm, hmm.
referring to child table.
References, references.
Department. No. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Correct,
department
correct.
number. No. It's EMP. Sorry, it's EMP.
No. It will be this only because we are seeing for foreign key, right? Foreign key is department number. I'm seeing syntax to add the foreign key. Primary key we already saw in other example, right?
I'm talking about
Hello.
the table. All the table EMP. Add foreign key department.
Reference, it will referring to child table, so we have to
Department.
mention their child table. It is DPT, this table, second table.
I got you.
Okay, references DPT using which column? DPT and no. Okay. Now suppose see in this case it is same table. What if this is D number, right? Not necessary, right? Like two tables will have the same column name. Right? What if it is D number? Mhm. Column name is D number. Then in your syntax, right? Sorry, control that. Then in all your syntax, right? Referencing department and you will write D number. Means you are referring to D number of the department table. This is referring to this. Got it?
I got you.
Okay. And there's one more way. Oh, we'll end it. Okay, we'll rejoin after 10 minutes and it's over. Okay, then there is one more way. Okay, after add, I'll write a constraint keyword. Okay, and I'll give a constraint name like foreign key constraint, and then it will be same. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So once the primary key, so there is this rule. Okay. Once primary key, we write PK, short form for primary key,
Mm-hmm.
and foreign key, right? Relationship which has been created, then you cannot remove parent record if dependent child exists. Means,
Yeah.
see, child table is dependent on
Parent. Yeah.
record. So you cannot delete parent, right?
Perfect.
There is
Got
one, yeah. But there is one way you can delete, but usually if you specify all this, it won't allow you to delete it. We'll see example, then it will be more clear. But this is the rule. Okay. So there is one last thing, right? Then we can practice this example. Now, usually we cannot delete parent if child is existing, but there is an exception to it. There is a syntax which you can use, and if you want to like forcefully delete parent, even if child is existing, we can do that. But we have to change our syntax in that case. So
Mm-hmm.
what is the syntax for that? We can delete using on delete cascade. On delete cascade. Okay.
Okay.
So by using this clause, you can remove the parent record even if child exists by using on delete cascade. Okay. You can remove the parent record even if child record is there. Okay. Okay. Because when you remove parent record, okay, if you are removing the parent record, because when you remove parent record, Oracle automatically removes all the dependent record from child table if this clause is present. Okay. What it will do if whenever you delete parent record, okay, Oracle will Oracle or this database automatically remove all its dependent records. Its dependent records. Let's see. In this example, we should not have this because it is dependent on parent. I mean, if it's not there in the parent, it should not be this. So, hmm, hmm. In this example, right, if I try to delete this record, right, it will not allow it. Compiler will throw an error that you can't delete this department number because child is dependent on this parent. But still, I want to delete. I'll use on delete cascade. On delete cascade, what it will do? It will. I'll delete this. It will automatically come child also. It will delete this. So that Oracle will take care. If we specify on delete cascade syntax in our query. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it will remove all its dependent records from the child table. Okay, if this clause is present, only when if this syntax is clause is present while creating foreign key country. While creating foreign key country. Okay, let's see the syntax for this, right? How to create it. So syntax will be kind of same, just we have to add another keyword which is on delete cascade. So how to do it at table level, we'll see first. So create table EMP. What I'll do, I'll copy it from earlier one. So this part will already be there, right? On top of that, I want to have on delete cascade. Okay, so this is already there, which specifies primary key is this, foreign key is this, and it is referring to DEPT table using this department number column in DEPT table. After this, I'll write on delete cascade. On delete cascade. That means allow me to delete parent table record even if there is a child table record. Okay.
Okay.
Another way to write this, here I'll write constraint feature. And after this, before this I'll write constraint and consider, and what I'll write, I'll give it a name, right? Okay, I can give it FK constraint. Any name you can give, any name you want. But usually we try to give names something which makes it meaningful.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we can do it at alter level also. Okay. Okay. So again here syntax is same, just we have to add one more thing. I'll just copy this. Okay. You tell me what will happen here
On cascade.
on delete. Okay. On delete. Cascade. Okay. Same I can give it on the previous. The second one is when it is having different column name in department table. And third one is like we can give constraint name also.
Yeah.
Okay, this is it. Then we have last topic when like this constraint topic will get over. So one next is composite key. I told you little before. Composite key means like if you want to have combination of keys, right? If I want to have two unique key in my table, right?
Okay.
So I want to have combination of columns for the constraint. Then it is composite key. So composite key is something which is defined on combination of columns. So compose, like we can have multiple unique keys in table, we can have multiple primary keys in the table. So composite key is defined on we practice all these examples. And then next topic which we have is joins, which is very important.
What is that?
Join.
Joinings.
Join means like these two tables, if we want to join, right? We want to write one query, we want to fetch data of all these tables,
Oh, okay.
of both the tables, more than one table,
Okay.
right? Then we use join. We'll join this table and this table using department number,
Okay.
right? Or we can have more than two tables also. We can have in the project you will get lot of tables, and you have to join